28 and 2. Open it up. Then 6. That is the Real Princess. Run for the Money, 7th. And the trailer, that's Kimberly Lady. Down the stretch for time 1. Arriving next at the opening half mile. Roll with it, Darling, the midway point leader with Campbell. Second is Canvas of Stars on the outside. 3rd, Elm Grove Quest following the cover and second over. 4th, that is Sensational Gal, 58 and 1.5. Racing from 5th, Princess Halo, the Real Princess 6. Run for the Money, 7th. On the outside, 8th. Kimberly Lady to the backstretch they go for time 2. Chasing Roll with it, Darling towards 3/4. On the outside, Elm Grove Quest up the rail 3rd. Canvas of Stars. Sensational Gal has 4th on the outside. Nowhere to go. That's Princess Halo 5th. Then the Real Princess. A run for the Money. Kimberly Lady 1. 27 and 3 at 3/4. And they're homeward bound. Roll with it, Darling. Trying to take Campbell all the way today. Racing from second. That's Canvas of Stars. Princess Halo way wide. Sensational Gal on the wire. Roll with it, Darling, from Mark Campbell. Second, Canvas of Stars. Might have been Princess Halo hanging on 3rd in a show photo. And the time for this mile in 1:56.3.
Here comes the slow-mo replay brought to you by Universal Media for the afternoon's 3rd race. Canada Day pace. Roll with it, Darling. Mark Campbell jumps on to drive today. And, you know, Mark Campbell seems to make everything better when he's the driver, and no disrespect to any of the drivers here, but Roll with it, Darling. He sends her right down the road today. 28-2, 58 and 1, 127 and 3, and she's a winner in 156 and 3 for the 8th time career. Mark Campbell in the bike. Canvas of Stars in there for second. Up for third, that is the 4, Princess Halo. So we got 1, 2, 4 unofficially here in the 3rd. We're going to see Roll with it, Darling, and Mark Campbell in the Woodmere Standardbreds Winner's Circle next.
There's the Canada Day pace winner, Roll with it, Darling, going to the winner's circle by facing mare. She's 4 by Roll with it, Harry. Off the Estrello stem, Darling Jane, owned by Shirley O'Brien of Campbellton, bred by Christina Leckie. Trained by Devin Wallace. Mark Campbell drives today, puts the mare on top at every call in 156 and 3. Roll with it, Darling. Down at the winner's circle, we have the Canada Day pace cooler presentation.
This race replay on Channel 2 on your in-house monitor is brought to you by Racetrack Print and Graphic Inc. Mention this ad and receive $20 off your first order of 500 or more full-color business cards. Racetrack, 59 Watts Avenue in the Business Park.
Here's the official results now in the third race. Roll with a Darling, the race winner. Canvas of Stars second. Elm Grove Quest fifth. Princess Halo third. The Real Princess fourth. Run for the Money was seventh. Sensational Gal finished sixth. Timberly Lady was eighth. Fractions 28 and 2. 58 and 1. 127 and 3. And the mile 156 and 3. In review, 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 7, 6, 8. Roll with a Darling paid $340 to win. The Exactor $970, Triactor $25.50, Superfecta $12.64.
HPI PEI customers and players across the country who wager $25 or more per card will receive 5% cash back during Governor's Plate Week at Red Shore Summerside. For more information on these great offers and to sign up for free, go to hpibet.com. And we'll slide the selections into the screen for this afternoon's fourth race. Field of 9 in here. I'm going 7-1-3. Backstretch beats 7-9-3. Classifiers choices 7-1-4 in the fourth race in 8 minutes. And don't forget the Governor's Plate Second Chance Draw is back here at Red Shore Summerside this afternoon. Customers can enter non-winning tickets into the designated ballot drum for a chance to win the grand prize, which includes 1 table of 4 at the West End Bar and Grill on Governor's Plate night, 1 night hotel stay, in-room welcome basket, 4 race programs and wagering vouchers, plus $500 cash. The grand prize draw will take place after race number 10 this afternoon.
On the fourth race post parade, number 1, Thinking of Eddie, is owned by Tyra Perry of Tignish and Brady Sweet of Springfield West. Brady is the trainer driver. Owned by Carson Wilkie and Lowell Parkman of Stratford, trained by Kenneth Wilkie, driven today by Ryan Durage, 2 Catch a Few Rays. Windermere on the Line, number 3, is owned by Windermere Farm to Springvale, trained by Earl Watts, Miles Heffernan. Dolly Sky, number 4, Carl DeRoss trains and drives for owner Vance McMillan of West Cape. She's a Lover 5 is owned, trained, and driven by Robbie Chappell of Summerside. Brookdale Shelley 6, owned by Douglas and Doug Pauley of Amherst, Nova Scotia, trained by Phil Sizer, Kenny Murphy. Tobin's Future 7, owned by Jason Bigger and Robin Wilson of Muscush. Jason is the trainer. Today, Mark Campbell. Heather's Pet, number 8, Corey McPherson, driving for owner-trainer Neil Bambrick, Charlottetown. 9 is Starship Beauty, owned by Windermere Farms of Springvale and Kyle Williams of Coleman. Kyle does the training, driven by Paul Langell. 3 minutes to post time. Just a friendly reminder for customers, the Red Shores Super High Five comes up in a race 5 and a race 15 this afternoon.
Let's head over to the track for the afternoon's 4th race. Exactor, 20-cent superfecta, triactor, win, place, and show wagering. Landing on the 7, Tobin's Future, 5-year-old bay mare by Arthur Blue Chip for Jason Bigger and Robin Wilson of Muscush. Jason trains. Mark Campbell gets the call to drive today. Started here Wednesday night, left from post 4, first start of 2025. And she finished second, just beat ahead. Race timed 1:58 flat, 29-3 on the end of it. Last season, 3 wins from 19 tries, over $8,000 in the bank, and a record of 1:56 flat at Charlottetown. Tobin's Future, post 7 with Mark Campbell. He looks to go back-to-back today. Right now, they're your current choice at 3-5. There's the rail sitter in here. That's the free-legged 4-year-old bay mare by Peng Shui. Thinking of Eddie for Tyra Perry and Brady Sweet. Brady is the trainer driver. Brady looks for his driving double today. Scratched in Charlottetown on the 19th, but June 17th here. Left on the rail and finished second. Just beat ahead. 157-1. Closed it out in 27-4. 5 wins last season, a record of 156-3 at Charlottetown. She's looking for her first win of this season. Could be today. Thinking of Eddie with Brady Sweet at 2-1. And there's a look at the 3, Windermere on the Line. 3-year-old bay filly by Flameproof Hanover for Windermere Farms of Springvale. They're also the breeders. Earl Watts, the master of Windermere, is the trainer. Miles Heffernan Sr. is in the bike. This filly comes into this one on a 2-race winning streak, including Wednesday night here from post 7. Was a winner by 3/4 of a length in 2 minutes 4/5, 29-4 on the end of it for Miles Heffernan Sr. at Truro on June the 6th. Atlantic Sire Stakes B Division. Left from 2 was a wire-to-wire winner by a neck in 1:58-4. New race win record, 29-2 on the end of it. Miles Heffernan Sr. was the driver. Windermere on the line from post 3 with Miles Sr. 16-1. Let's have a quick look at the odds board for the afternoon's 4th race. Field of 9. Thinking of Eddie on the rail with Brady Sweet at 8-5. Catch a Few Rays 2 and Ryan Darash at 45-1. Windermere on the line 3 with Miles Heffernan Sr. at 13-1. The 4, Dolly Sky on your screen right now with Kyle Darash at 23-1. She's a Lover 5 and Robbie Chappell, all 9s on the board. Brookdale Shelley 6 and Kenny Murphy at 13-1. Tobin's Future 7 with Mark Campbell at 1-2. Heather's Pet is 8 with Corey McPherson at 83-1. And the 9, Starship Beauty with Paul Angel at 9-1. That's the field for the afternoon's 4th race. Don't miss out on all the action here this afternoon. Make your selections early. Good luck with your plays. Countdown clock is in for the afternoon's 4th race. Got a shout out this afternoon to Wayne and Darcy Wilkie, as well as Darcy's mother and father, Wayne and Norma Pike. They're enjoying their afternoon here at Red Shore Summerside. Field of 9. Let's go back upstairs to Vance Cameron.
Thinking of Eddie, catch a few rays, Windermere on the line. Dolly Sky, She's a Lover, Brookdale Shelley, Tobin's Future and Heather's Pet up front. The trailer Starship Beauty, top of the stretch. Fourth race, ready for a start. Up and pacing, leaving out at the rail, thinking of Eddie. Second to the turn, catch a few rays. Joining them, Dolly Sky is out there third to get away. Fourth up the rail, Windermere on the line. She's a Lover between horses. Tobin's Future marches up 3 wide, 6. Then racing from 7, Starship Beauty. Heather's Pet is 8th and trailing 9th. Brookdale Shelley. On to the lead, it's Dolly Sky, and it's short-lived. Campbell is marching on the outside with Tobin's Future to take over the lead. Opening quarter mile, they got there in 29 and 3. Now the leader, Tobin's Future. Second, that's Dolly Sky. Thinking of Eddie third. Catch a few rays fourth. Windermere on the line fifth. That's She's a Lover racing from 6. Seventh is Starship Beauty. Heather's Pet goes 8th. Brookdale Shelley sees them all from 9th. They're halfway home, led by the post-time favorite, Tobin's Future and Mark Campbell. Second is Dolly Sky racing from third. Thinking of Eddie, 58 and 4 was the half mile by the 5/8 pole, and that's Tobin's Future controlling. Second, Dolly Sky. Thinking of Eddie tipped out third. Catch a few rays up the inside fourth. Fifth, that's Windermere on the line. Then racing 6, Starship Beauty. She's a Lover 7th. 8th on the outside is Heather's Pet at the rail 9th. Brookdale Shelley 1:28 flat down at 3/4, arriving at the 7/8. Clear by 2. Tobin's Future, and she's homeward bound. Dolly Sky second. Thinking of Eddie on the outside third. Deep stretch now. Tobin's Future almost there. Tobin's Future gets there to double up Mark Campbell. Dolly Sky second. Thinking of Eddie will finish third, but it's Tobin's Future today. 157.